Good afternoon, everybody. In this particular venue, I hadn't fully appreciated there is no MC, so something I'm not unused to, which is basically MCing myself and then starting. So, welcome everybody this afternoon. My name is Dearden, and this is the first of two sets at Woodford. I did my last set at Woodford exactly 10 years ago. So by my calculation, that means that I should get my next set at Woodford after I finish the one tomorrow, around about the age of 78. So for those of you who are a little ageist, you'll be able to work out what that means. What I want to do today is to play songs mainly from an album called What Took You So Long, which I called that and launched about 11 years ago because I've been writing songs since 1973, but it took me until 2014 before I finally got round to actually recording them and releasing them on an album. I've now got an album of original songs. I've got another album which only has tunes on it and bears no relationship to the original song. Part of my craft, but something that I'm very passionate about, writing ambient electronica music. And I also intend tomorrow to launch a new digital-only EP available on Bandcamp called Blessings on Your Journey, which has one very long neoclassical piece on it, which is instrumental, and 3 songs. And I'll be doing all of that material except the neoclassical piece because I can't reproduce it live. I'll be doing tomorrow. Now, I started writing songs in 1973. It was my final year of high school, boarding school in Rockhampton, and I had either was about to turn 16 or had just turned 16 at the time. And I don't know, is anyone here in their late 60s or early 70s? Do you remember what the 16-year-old was like? Because I can't. I really struggle to get in touch with that 16-year-old. And yet that 16-year-old in 1973 wrote a song which I'm still singing and very sadly still has extraordinary resonance today. It's called Freedom Seems a Lovely Word. I should say I'm singing it in a lower key. I had a much higher and prettier voice in 1973. When strolling about the world, see what I might see, oh no, 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 no. I saw my sister there, sorrow in her eyes, oh no, 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 no. Freedom seems a lovely word, but it seems it's one she ain't heard and she's never gonna know long as she lives. So my brother's hands in chains, whiplash across his back, oh no, 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 no. I heard my brother scream, help me, he cried out loud, but no one, not one of you came. Freedom seems a lovely word, but it seems it's one that he ain't heard and he's never gonna know it long as he lives. Sins of ages rest on them, prisoners now, they were so then, oh no, 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 no. They long as they live, long as they live, long as they live, long as they live. Thank you. The songwriters among you will note what I thought was an act of sheer genius. It's a 1-6-4-5 progression. I've discovered there's roughly 1 million songs per week released in that progression, and I thought I'd discovered it, but I'm still using it shamelessly. When I grew up, I lived on a cattle property with 4 brothers outside Emerald in central Queensland. It was 24,000 acres, so I don't know what that is in hectares, about half I think. A shed load of land basically, and a wonderful place for a child to grow up. What it meant in the days before cheap air flights was that when you went long distance you went by train, and so I went off to boarding school by train, except for the occasional time when my mum and dad would drive us there. I went off to university by train, which meant a train to Rockhampton and then wander around Rockhampton for a few hours and then catch a train overnight from Rockhampton to Brisbane and stagger into Brisbane bleary-eyed, ready to start another year of university. As a result, I've had a lifelong love of trains. And this is my song about trains. This incidentally got to the finals of a songwriting competition at the Illawarra Folk Festival a few years ago. It lost to a song about their closing down the workshop, which was probably a little more pragmatic. So this is a song about trains. Train, carry us away. Trains, bring us back to stay. We leave, shedding tears. Memories trickle across the years on trains. Planes take us so far. Planes faster than a car. Oceans no longer divide. Oh, but still it's stay or die on planes. Ships carry us away. Ships bring us home again. Leaving, it's just as sad. Returning still makes us glad on ships. Rockets fly us to the moon. Rockets to Mars real soon. that may be warm, wrapped up in that fiery roar of rockets. If you go by foot, you'll leave the yards and miles behind. Just keep on walking slow, where the answers lie enshrined. Now you still carry me away. You still bring me home to stay. You leave, I'm shedding tears. Your memory still trickles across the years. On trains, on trains, on trains. Thank you. So, having written a whole stack of songs in the early to mid 70s, I then spent 7 years at university. I bought a one-way ticket to Europe in Easter 1981. Well, actually, I bought it before then, but I left in Easter 81, just after it. Just after the National Folk Festival, funnily enough, which was held in Brisbane that year. And I came back at the end of 1983, and a number of things happened. I went back to university and qualified as a lawyer. I bought a 4-track, and so did quite a bit of recording, although not that much songwriting. And I met someone that I'm still sharing every day of my life with. And along the way, as happens with one of those sorts of meetings, is you end up having a baby. And so one of the fairly few number of songs that I wrote between the late 70s and up to a time that I want to talk about shortly is a song that I wrote while my darling wife Jennifer was pregnant, and we were in that wonderful position that parents, about to be parents, are in, which is that there is this young bundle in a womb, and you've got no idea who you're going to meet. Interestingly enough, anyone a fan of Thomas Keneally, the writer? Yep, this couple wrote a wonderful book called The Passenger, which is a novel written from the perspective of the unborn fetus, who has perfect knowledge, all the knowledge of its parents, and that unborn fetus loses that perfect knowledge at the moment at which they're born and goes back to becoming the child who has to learn everything. And that's the mystery of it. This beautiful little stranger. This has a chorus, and it would be wonderful I can teach you a chorus. Laura on sound, can you give me just a little bit less of me, please, again? Thanks. A wonderful hand, as always, to our sound people who do extraordinary things in these venues at Woodford. But Laura did tell me that I'm the first performer that's asked for less of me. This has got a chorus. It goes, welcome to the world, you little stranger. Welcome to the world, you little child. Welcome to the world with love and joy unfurled. World and unfurled, by the way, the only two words that rhyme, according to my thesaurus. Welcome to the world, you little child. So if you catch most of that, or if you just get the welcome to the world, you'll be pretty close. And we start with a chorus so you can have a practice. Look at it. and joy unfurl. Welcome to the world, you little child. We don't know your name, we don't know when you're coming. She was late. We don't even know the colour of your hair. It was black, by the way. Look just like your mother or your father or his brothers. Soon we'll sit and speculate and stare. Here we go. Welcome to the world, you little stranger. Welcome to the world, you little child. Welcome to the world with love and joy unfurled. Welcome to the world, you little child. We both wait expectantly, you wait just the same, pondering the fate in store for you. Will you smile and greet your mother? Could this man here be your father? What's this place that they have brought you to? Here we go. Welcome to the world, you little stranger. Welcome to the world, you little child. Welcome to the world with love and joy unfurled. Welcome to the world, you little child. With hopes and dreams and curiosity, we'll find each other endlessly in this journey that we've only just begun. We'll give our love unconditionally, and we hope you'll love us equally. Welcome to your place in the sun. Last time around. Welcome to the world, you little stranger. Welcome to the world, you little child. Welcome to the world with love and joy unfurled. Welcome to the world, you little child. Welcome to the world, you little child. That was gorgeous. Thank you so much. She's now 34 and getting married sometime soon, and bringing us enormous joy, lots of delight, and a constant world of discovery. She has a job that whenever anybody asks us, we say, look, just hold on a minute, and we haul out the iPhone and look up LinkedIn and read out the description from LinkedIn. We still don't understand it, but at least we have the ability to pass on something that sounds more or less meaningful. But basically it seems to be that she's a high-level problem solver. And I'm all into high-level problem solving. Now, I happen to know, because I'm looking out here at the front row and the second row, that there are at least 3 people who have been to Summer Song. Possibly more, but a couple here. At Summer Song, which is the best fun you'll ever have with your clothes on, and given that there are a few marriages out of it, I suspect with your clothes off as well, and I think it's in hiatus at the moment. Yeah, currently in hiatus. A most wonderful songwriting camp in January of every year. Used to be in northern New South Wales, and I went a couple of years, and it completely kick-started my songwriting again. Anybody here familiar with Christina Olsen? Yay! Okay, well Christina was the songwriting tutor at Summer Song, or one of them, and still one of my favourite singers, guitarists, songwriters, all of the above. Absolutely love and adore her. Anyway, the second year I went, I'm not sure if Christina was there, but I did a songwriting workshop with a woman called Del Rey, who's not Lana Del Rey, who isn't Lana Del Rey anyway, she's something else completely, Jane Smith or something, changed her name. Del Rey is a wonderful blues singer from the United States who writes and researches and is particularly interesting in blues songs about the Mississippi flood of 1927, which is of course the song that Led Zeppelin appropriated from Memphis Minnie when the levee breaks. Putting their songwriting credits on it, by the way, and not Memphis Minnie, at least not initially. So anyway, using that as a prompt, I wrote a song about a flood, and I want to say that I wrote this in 2009, and it had no connection with the fact that then Brisbane then flooded really badly, which is where I live, in 2011, and flooded again in 2022. So it was rather prescient that I take neither the blame nor the credit. It's called Praying to the Lord. Been praying to the Lord, amen. I've been praying to the Lord, amen. Praying that my mother and my sister survive. I'm praying that my brother's still alive. Praying all day in every way. Been praying to the Lord, amen. Been looking out for hope, amen. I've been looking out for hope, amen. I'm hoping that the water don't wash us away. I'm hoping that my house will survive this day. Hoping, praying, I'll keep on saying, looking out for hope, amen. The rain keeps a-coming, amen. Well, the rain keeps a-coming, amen. Falling all day and all of the night. Well, maybe God feels that we ain't living right. Wash away towns, cities and farms. The rain keeps a-coming, amen. Yeah, I've seen it all before, amen. I've seen it all before, amen. The big flood comes, there's nowhere to hide. Be you sinner or say you can't buy. The old folks say head to higher ground. Seen it all before, amen. Been praying to the Lord, amen. I've been praying to the Lord, amen. I'm praying that my mother and my sister survive. I'm praying that my brother's still alive. Praying all day in every way. Praying to the Lord, amen, amen. Praying to the Lord, amen, amen. Praying to the Lord, amen. Thank you. That song's on my first album, What Took You So Long, and has anybody seen Fred Smith this festival? Yay! Well, there's a harmonica solo on it, which has some very peculiar and interesting dissonances, but played by Fred. So he's quite a dab hand at the harmonica when he puts his mind to it, and I deeply appreciated him contributing. I wanted to go back a little bit to a very old song. When I say very old song, very old for me. I'm not quite sure how old I was, but I think probably about 18 or 19. Not quite sure what was going on, but I'm guessing a broken heart. So listen carefully. It's called The Clown. across the years as if it was just yesterday. And with your face, I see the tears again, feel the fears again, relive the joy, relive the joy that was ours, laughing for hours, standing in the rain, forgetting all the pain and all the pain washed away in the rain. There it is, I hear your song again, drifting through the pines like you've never even gone. And the melody, so very sweetly, lets me dream again. How long it seems since I held you. Never thought I'd lose you, and I threw it all away. I turned the cover on the page, and the page, yes, the page drew the curtain on the stage. Now just one more fitful player, yes, the clown in paint and stars, stands there as the curtain hides the memory and the stars. Thank you. The wonderful Fred Smith has turned up, but too late to play the harmonica. Okay, some of you may be old enough to remember that a woman called Kathleen Noonan, no relation to Katie Noonan, although very close, my name, used to write a column for the Courier Mail in Brisbane. It was, how can I put this politely, a diamond in a pile of, you can work out what the next bit is. These columns are incredibly subversive. I don't know how she got away with it, but they were just superb. And I used to read them religiously every week. And this particular one was a true story. So Kathleen was somewhere in suburban Brisbane, and right there in front of her eyes was the complete collapse of a relationship. And these two, husband and wife, clearly, were going at it, well, she was going at it hammer and tongs. He was apparently sort of very politely trying to avoid exacerbating the argument in any way. And during the course of the argument, she's literally got a suitcase and she's got a pile of dresses. And one of the dresses is her wedding dress. And it falls on the ground and she picks it up and she's weeping over the dress. And as Kathleen wrote in the column, there she was weeping over the dress and pissing on a marriage. Might have been a little bit harsh, and who knows what went on behind the scenes of any of these things. But it was such a striking column that I couldn't help, but to write a song about it. It's called Walking Away, and as best as possible, it tries to tell the story faithfully to Kathleen, telling her version of it, and I finish with a quote from a poet. I can't remember who the poet is, except that it's a poet that Kathleen had quoted as well. Walking Away. She's walking away, the only words said are bitter words, words that he dreads, a catalogue of failings, a list of his flaws, while his words are neutral, not pausing the door. Her anger is visceral, her determination keen. The words keep tumbling, venting her spleen. There's words about trust, about money and lying, and all of the reasons she's no longer trying. Walking away, no reason to tarry, no reason to stay. Suitcase in one hand, dresses in the other. She just keeps on walking, says you know nothing, brother. No matter what reason, sweet words he used, all that he says is just down and out loud. From the bundle of dresses, one falls to the ground, lacy and white, it's her wedding gown. She lays it out flat, she fusses and cries, calls for a cab, the words of goodbye. Walking away, no reason to tarry, no reason to stay. Is this how it ends? Start public scene, a roadside fracture of their wedding dream. I long to tell them a wise poet's command. We are lived by powers we pretend to understand. Yes, I long to tell them the wise poet's command. We are lived by powers we pretend to understand. Thank you. I hope that's not your marriage, by the way. One of the gifts of songwriters to write about things both happy and sad. So, one of the things that I think I've invented is a new genre of music. I'm open, of course, to anyone who can dispute it. Like a scientist, I put up a proposition and wait for the dispute. But this is basically what I call an eco-hymn. And the background to it is that my darling wife Jennifer was doing her master's at the time, a research master's. She's a visual artist, she now has a doctorate in visual arts, but at the time it was a research master's, and we were down at the falls. No. Protester Falls in northern New South Wales, which is the site of the big anti-forestry demonstrations in the late 70s, which ended up in forestry in that area being eliminated, the Nightcap National Park, the most wonderful part of northern New South Wales saved. Ironically, I had friends who were on the protest line, and I had friends who were the descendants of the family who owned the logging franchise for the area, so I was in a fascinatingly interesting position. So anyway, I went down there with Jennifer when she was doing her field research, and we were down at Protester Falls, and Jennifer was taking photographs and sketching and doing all of the things that artists do, while I was doing the thing that husbands do, which was being there. And this song came to me while I was sitting there at Protester Falls. It's called Down by the Waterfall, and as I said, it's the one and only song that I know of in the genre of eco-hymn. I've been down by the waterfall, and I've been singing, oh Lord. I've been down by the waterfall, hear the bellbirds ringing, oh Lord. As it tumbles and it rolls, all that water's gonna cleanse my soul. I've been down by the waterfall, and I've been singing, oh Lord. I've been down by been praying, oh Lord. I've been down by the rocky creek. Hear what I'm saying, oh Lord. Save the forest, save the trees. down on the forest floor, and I've been dreaming, oh Lord. I've been down on the forest floor. It's a sight that's a pleasing, oh Lord. There are plants and trees and birds. There's no chainsaws to be heard. I've been down on the forest floor, and I've been dreaming, oh Lord. I've been soaring through the skies, and I'm still hoping, oh Lord. I've been soaring through the skies, hope we keep on coping, oh Lord. Save the seas, the earth, the air. We must show now that we care. I've been soaring through the skies, and I'm still hoping, oh Lord. I've been down by the waterfall, and I've been singing, oh Lord. I've been down by the waterfall, hear the bellbirds are ringing, oh Lord. As it tumbles and it rolls, oh that water's gonna cleanse my soul. I've been down by the waterfall, and I've been singing, oh Lord. I've been singing, oh Lord, yeah, I've been singing, oh Lord. Yay! Okay, so before I sing the next song, which is in fact not one of mine, I've been a member of a songwriting group called Smiths and Others. The reason for that is that one of our members lived in Tasmania on a road where the road sign was Smiths and Others Road, which really gets the priorities of who was there first and who everybody else was. And we happen to have not only her as a Smith, but another Smith in the group for a long time, although currently we've only got one Smith and the rest are others. My songwriting group meets every month. If anyone wants to know a little bit about starting and maintaining a songwriting group, we've been going 20 years. Yeah, we've got 2 members of our songwriting group here that I can see. Oh no, 3, sorry. This is wonderful. So we've been going about 20 odd years. I've not been there for all of that, but I've been there for about 18 of it. It's a bit like book club. You meet every month. You promise to write a song. Like book club, you don't get the book read. You don't write the song. And doing that is called doing a Smith. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. It means I've been a slack ass and I haven't fulfilled my requirements, but I'm here anyway. So every single song that I have written and recorded in the last 18 odd years has been through the mill of the songwriting group. It's just the most marvellous experience of dear, dear colleagues. Sometimes it's a word, sometimes it's a suggestion about a bridge, sometimes it's that shit, start again. Sometimes it's just the most wonderful experience to get fabulous feedback, and it's been one of those absolutely wonderful experiences to have shared so much of my life. And we've been through a lot of heartache and grief. One of our members has died. We've lived together in all sorts of different ways through various personal issues, crises, deaths, etc. And we still meet every month. Second Saturday of every month, we take turns. We write songs as often as we can. We bring them, we critique them, and every single song that I've written has gained something from that process. Sometimes, as I say, as simple as a word, just one word, which changes the whole complexion of it. And I've got a couple of songs left. Thank you. So, although my set today and my second set tomorrow, where I'm going to launch my brand new digital EP, Blessings on Your Journey, all originals. They're all originals except that I wanted to put in each set one song that has deeply, deeply influenced me by a songwriter who has done the same. And this is my one cover for this set. It's by the great Bob Dylan, of course, who influenced just about every songwriter that we know. It's actually a prayer. It took me a long time to realise that it was a prayer. But I've been singing it for my daughter, but it's for all our children. It's for everyone's child everywhere. You'll recognise it. It's got a chorus. Please sing along. There's actually a version of me singing this with about 1 million overdubs back when I had a voice that was about half an octave higher when I was much younger, on YouTube. If you just look for Ian Dearden on YouTube, you'll find it. Incidentally, there is a merch ferry here, and not this song, but many of the other songs that I performed today will be on one of the albums. The other albums up there will be my ambient instrumental music, and the other album will be the album I'm launching tomorrow. That's a digital download card only, but you get a pretty picture, and when you turn it over, you get the instructions. May God bless you, keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others, let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. Join me. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth. See the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous. Stand upright and be strong. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Thank you. Well, I've got one song left. Not sure if Lizzie's here. She might have to regret that. This is the favourite song of my friend Lizzie Flynn, who's also a wonderful singer and songwriter. In 2000, I told you at the start, I grew up in central Queensland. We sold the family farm in 1977. I went back in about 1994 when one of my brothers got married nearby, and we went and had a look, and there was a tumble down half of a farmhouse that had been half demolished. And in 2009 I was in Emerald for work, and I went out to the farm with my work colleague, and the house had gone. Can you imagine your whole childhood? Me, 5 brothers, mum and dad, and there was not only the house, which was a big rambling homestead on a cattle station, but the outbuildings, the garages, the horse stables, etc. had all gone. Brand new house built about a kilometre away. A lot of the sheds and stuff were still there, but my house had gone. And it's this profound feeling, the Welsh call it haraeth. They have a word for it, which is untranslatable, but essentially means that longing for something that you can never get back. This is a song called Fragments, and this is my last song. Thank you so much for coming. It's been an absolute delight. Big hand for Laura over on sound. For Alice here on stage managing and keeping me honest on time. And I'll be on tomorrow at 1:30 at Bob's Bar, which is an even bigger venue, so please come fill up the seats. and I'm looking forward to it. I'm following in the footsteps, I should say, of my dear friend Nicole Murray, who sang here and then over there in the last couple of days, but one day ahead of me. And she got a good crowd too, and lots of lovely feedback, so I'm hoping to coast in a bit on that. This is called Fragments. It's 45 minutes from town to here. It once took 2 hours, most in log year. 30 odd years, that's a lifetime round here. Now I've returned. I'm standing here staring at the long waving grass that covers the fragments of lives now past. The old house is gone, the pastures return, it's all disappeared. All of the love and all of the joy, images tumbling life here as a boy. There stood a home filled with laughter and fun, that's long over, time's moving on. I'm looking all round on the drive back to town. Wide open plains, trees are all gone, straining for landmarks I once knew by heart. Where did they go? All of the love, all of the joy, images tumbling life here as a boy. There stood a home filled with laughter and fun, that's long over, time's moving on. Thank you very much. You've been wonderful. There's a merch ferry down there if you'd like to buy. If anyone still plays CDs, you can go to Bandcamp and download them as well. So all things are possible. I sit with a foot in both camps. So, thank you. Tomorrow 1:30 at Bob's Bar. If you're around, love to see you. Thank you.